What is up, guys? We're back with another fantasy draft video. Again, it's been a while since I've done one. This will be fantasy draft number 12. Number 12. For this one, as you can see in the title, we're playing the name game. So essentially what it is, we're doing a fantasy draft where the player that we select's first letter of their name must be the same letter as the last letter of the previous player. Sounds a little confusing. So say, for example, we draft McKinnon. So McKinnon's name ends with N. So the next player we take, their first letter has to start with N. So like Marty Natchez. My mind is blanking. But you get it. So yeah, if it was Natchez, his name ends with S, then we have to take an S, like Scheifele. We're going by last name. That's what shows up when you draft. If there's any more confusion, once I start, you'll know. I've watched other people do this draft before, other YouTubers and stuff. I'm sure you probably have as well. I've never tried it before. I'm looking for something that's, a little bit more challenging, but still fun, but it's not too crazy. Will this finally be the one where we win a Stanley Cup? Who knows? Maybe. Probably our losing streak will continue. Either way, let's hop on to NHL 25. Let's find out. Here we are, guys. We are, again, GM, name. It's the name game. Let's continue. We'll go in. I'll close my eyes. We'll get a random team. I swear I'm not cheating. There's nothing in it for me to cheat. I'm going to guess we're going to get the Flyers. The Jets. Jets fly, so I'm pretty close. Doesn't matter. It's a fantasy draft. Division realignment. Don't need to change that. I've already went and changed all these things. Hopefully I've also, the injuries being off, stayed off. I'll double check just to be sure. Injuries are on, so off. Okay, should be good. Let's go back. I am going to guess we are going to get draft pick number, let's say 14. Draft pick 14. I don't know what would be a good draft pick number for this one. We get 24. So we're 10 off. Let's get started. So again, the key to this is that you need to make sure you're getting a good last letter, because you get like a Jack Eichel and you get an L. Like, I don't know who you're going to get with a first name starts with L. Like Crosby. I don't know who you're going to get that starts with Y. Just trying to see what would be a good letter here. So I have a lot of R's and a lot of N's, but then not a lot of last names that start with that. If I could get someone that ends in S, I should be good. But again, I don't want to go too far down. Honestly, hear me out, because I'm thinking we go Steven Stamkos just so we can get an S with our next pick. It might be a bad play when there's... Again, I can't take Crosby. There's no Y's. There's no Y's. Like, it's not going to work. And there's... yeah. Okay, let's take Stamkos. Again, maybe this is a huge fumble. But again, this is a simulation, not real life this year. If it was real life this year, then pretty bad. So, again, I need to not screw this up. So we took Steven Stamkos, S. So the next pick we can take Stone, we can take Slavin. I will not take Stone because I honestly can't think of a single player that their last name starts with E. Also Scheifele's with an E, so this maybe wasn't the best pick. So let's just take Slavin. Let's not overthink it too much. Then we have to find an N last name. Again, this could turn out to be really hard. We will find out. Let's just go check goalies. If there's again, I don't know any goalies that start with N. Yeah, there's none. Okay, let's go to skaters. I wish there was just weird things that you could filter by, like search for a player. In all honesty, the first player we see that their name starts with N, as long as they don't, as long as their name doesn't end in X. Nugent Hopkins, S. S is a good letter. I'll take a letter S. Okay, we got Nugent. We're back with S again. Hopefully there's one near the top here. Brady Shea, but then we're left with an I. Oh, guys. Spurgeon, then an N. I think we could make N work. I'll just go down a little bit more. Okay, we'll take Spurgeon. We'll make an N work. Again, I'm not worrying about position. I'm not worrying about anything right now. I'm just going to try and get the best team I can. We'll figure it out once we get down to our last few picks. So Spurgeon, we need an N. Again, guys, this is one of those drafts where I'm not getting Nichushkin and we're stuck on N. I'm not going to overthink it. I'll check goalies again just to be sure. But yeah, we're still on N. There's not a player on the top page. And again, I can't even think of a goalie that starts with N. Nedeljkovic, but again, I'm not taking him this early. Okay. Nyquist, and then we get a T. Maybe Troy Terry's still there. Go down a little bit more, but that's probably going to be our guy. Yep, okay. Oh, Nyquist. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. Gustav Nyquist. Now we need a T. Oh, Troy Terry's not going to still be there. That was a long time in between. Oh, that could have been a big mistake. Tyler Toffoli. But that's that I. I don't know anyone's Iafallo. Iafallo will still be there, but is this too early? Teravainen. That's another N. Taylor Hall. I don't know anyone that's... Oh, what am I doing? Hall. I can't take Hall. I need a T. Let's do Teravainen and we'll go for another N. Seems to be our most common. We should have just said we're doing the letter N team. Give me a good N. Nurse, again, we get an E, and I don't think I've seen a single... Let's just do it. Nurse with N. If Ekman Larsson's not still there, we're done for. If he's not still there, we're screwed. Oh. Whew, now here's where we get risky. Do I take Eberle and hope Ekman Larsson's still there? Yeah, we're doing it. Whoa. Oh, he must be still there. If these guys are there, he's there. Ekman Larsson's still there. Let's see if there's any other E's, just to be sure. Ekman Larsson, back on N. Oh, my God. Do I take Nedeljkovic? No, it's what, a C? There's no way someone took him already. Yeah, no, he's gone. Did I just miss him? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Nedeljkovic got selected already. Okay, let's go look for a player that has a name that starts with N. I had to go down quite a while, but we have Nino Niederreiter. So now we're on R, which again I don't think is that great of a letter as well. I'm gonna have to keep looking at goalies because we're getting down there and we're gonna have ourselves screwed here because we're going to have to get one. Reimer just puts us right back on R. Let's take Reimer. Let's take him. Reimer might be our starting goalie. I don't know if I like that. Reimer, we're still stuck on R. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Let's take Jan Aruda and get an A, get a different letter. It still might not be a very good letter, but it's a letter. I don't see any A's right off the top here. Let's see if maybe... Jake Allen, but then we're back at N again. Let's not overthink it. Let's get our goalies out of the way while we can. Jake Allen. We only need one more defenseman. We still need quite a few forwards. Allen puts us back on N. Then maybe a horrible thing we just did. Nason just puts us right back on N again. Nemestikov puts us on V, which I don't want to be on V. You know what? Let's just... This is how bad we're getting here. Let's check V. I'm going to take Stefan Nason. Keeps us on N. We're having troubles with N. And then maybe I will take Nemestikov. Take Jimmy VC. And I don't know who for Y. We'll just look for another N. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's take Nemestikov. We need a V. We need 3 more forwards and a defenseman. Okay, we need a V. We actually have more Vs. I mean, not great ones, but more than I thought we would have. So we have Mark-Edward Vlasic, who's still in the game. We have Vrana, who gives us an A. We have Vlasic, who gives us a C. We have VC, who gives us a Y. I'm not taking VC. We have the Van Riemsdykes, but again, I don't want to be on K. And then Vakanainen, which gives us an N. And honestly, I might take Vakanainen just to get defense out of the way so we don't get stranglehold here. Yeah, let's take Vakanainen. So defense is done. 3 forwards. We need an N. Another N. Okay, I have a plan. Nieto, Olofsson. Then we're back at N for our last pick, but I should be able to get both of them. And we need left wingers. I would like to get a center, but I'm not going to be that picky in this draft. So we're going to take Nieto, Olofsson, and then we'll worry about our last pick. Here's Nieto. Like I said, Olofsson, and it'll leave us on N. Let me just do the math quick here. 5 and 4, 2. Okay, just put the 5 over to the 2. Gives us 3. We need an N forward, ideally a center. Honestly, I might even just sort by center and just see if I can find one. So I would like to have at least someone who can take face-offs. I mean, if I'm going to go way too low in the low overalls, look at that, Nosek. Done. Done. Not going to overthink it. This draft was way harder than I thought it was going to be. I don't think our team's going to be very good. I definitely don't think this is the team that breaks the Stanley Cup drought. But you never know. Weirder things have happened, I think. Sim entire draft. We'll have a look at our entire team that we drafted there. Make sure there's no one they're going to try and sneak into the roster. Make our lines. Sim up to the deadline. Have a look at how the teams are doing. Go from there. So again, you see, we're going to make sure we did this right. Stamkos. S to Slavin's S. N to N. S to S. N to N, N to N, T to T, N to N, E to E, E to E, N to N, R to R, R to R, A to A, N to N, N to N, V to V, N to N, O to O, and N to N. Okay, we did it. We didn't, we don't have to punish ourselves for screwing something up. I don't think we definitely don't need it. That'd be kicking us while we're down. Let's I'll go make the lines and then we'll have a look at the team. I've simmed up to the regular season. We'll have a look at our lines wherever they are. We'll edit our lines, get them all, make sure the team's who we picked, and then get into the regular season. So you'll see the team for the first time, same as me. Probably have to make some changes. If I do, I'll just and change it. Yeah, gonna have to make some changes. Head coach edit lines off. Okay, see you guys in a second. Here are our actual lines, our actual team. First line, Nichushkin, Stamkos, Nyquist. I mean, it works. It's not the worst line. It's actually it's a decent line. I will say our first 2 lines are respectable. Our third line is a pretty decent third line. Our fourth line's a pretty normal fourth line. In these fantasy drafts, you like to see that your first 2 lines are basically a first line and your bottom 2 lines are basically 2 third lines or a second and a third. We don't have that in this. Again, does it make us more balanced? I'm not sure. But again, I managed to get someone that can take face-offs in all 4 center positions, and after that, the rest is kind of gravy. Defense, Slavin, Spurgeon, Nurse, Jan Ruda, Ekman Larson, Vakanainen. It's really funny because I took Vakanainen for the V there that I needed to do after Nemestikov. Scratched. They picked Shattenkirk, who is immensely better overall, 4 overall better. He's actually better than Just as good as Ekman Larson, better than 2 of our defensemen, and well, he scratched for us because, again, we had to follow the rules. Goalies, Jake Allen's our starter, James Reimer's our backup. It's the worst goalie tandem I've had in this game, but I've seen Jake Allen do very well. I've actually seen James Reimer do very well. Either way, I think we will miss the playoffs, sadly. And I'm going to guess that Mr. Steven Stamkos is going to do better than he's doing right now in Nashville. And we'll lead the way with 68 points. We're not going to be great. That's our team. I'll see you guys again once we're at the deadline. You know what? We're not doing trades. I'm simming right to the end of the season. When I come back, we'll look at player stats. We'll see if we made the playoffs. Capiche. All right. See you guys in a bit. Season's over. 45, 30, and 7. Much better than I thought we were going to do. Stamkos, 95 points. Much better than I thought he was going to do. Yeah, if you can't guess by the 45, 30, and 7, we made the playoffs. I haven't looked at anything. You guys are seeing it at the same time as me. We finished first in the Central. Again, I don't know. I don't know what this game, what you have to do to be a good team or a bad team. Okay, let's look for Winnipeg Jets. Maybe, nope, 9th place. Right kind of in the middle of the playoff team. So we deserve to be there. I mean, obviously our division was there's no wild cards out of ours. Let's see. I'm sure someone's getting screwed. Dallas, Nashville. Not really. But yeah, we made the playoffs. So other than Stamkos, I don't know any other points. I'm guessing Nichushkin probably next. Yes. So we have Stamkos 47 goals, 48 assists, 95 points. Nichushkin with 77. Nuge with 63. Gus with 62. And then Teravainen with 50. So we have 5 players over 50. Our best defenseman, Spurgeon, which is really no surprise. Yeah, like almost our entire team is a plus players as well. Let's have a look at our goalies. I'm kind of dumbfounded here. I really thought this was going to be our worst team we've ever had. Jake Allen, 34, 25, and 5. 5 shutouts, a 920 and a 261. That might be the best goalie numbers that I've had by a goalie all season. Even Reimer, I mean, 11, 8, and 2. He has a winning record, a 907, a 309. A 309 is not great, but again, he's the backup. Yeah, this might be the best goalies that I've had in NHL 25, which is crazy to me. Okay, don't care about AHL. Let's look at the entire league here. Let's go for starters. Let's do minimum 40 games. So wins is Freddie Anderson. Let's see save percentage. It is Jake Allen. Jake Allen has the best save percentage, and I don't know why Allmark is showing up above him, because 261 is clearly less than a 282. But Jake Allen, best save percentage, best goals against average, probably close to the most shutouts. Yeah, only Jari has one more. Jake Allen might. I mean, he just doesn't have quite as many wins is the only thing he has going against him. Like, he's only at 34 wins, and then all of a sudden Markstrom and Freddie Anderson are, in the 40s. So that's not looking great for him, but I mean, we could have a Vezina here, which is crazy. I thought the video was going to be over here and we're going to see who won the cup. Okay, let's look at all skaters. Let's see who led the league. Artemi Panarin 128 points, Draisaitl 118. We'll round out the hundreds with Matthews 114, McDavid 113. That's the best he's done in one of these sims. Forsberg with 102, and Dylan Larkin 101. So pretty good. We'll see who led in goals. It is Austin Matthews with 60. Stamkos, again, quite a few behind, but 5th in goals. So we can't be too upset with this team. Actually, I'm very, very happy. I'm kind of dumbfounded with this team about how well they did. That being said, let's get into the playoffs. We'll be playing one of the wild cards from the Pacific. Again, I don't know who it is. We'll sim one day, and should tell us who we're playing in the playoffs here. We are playing the Vegas Golden Knights, who Winnipeg does not have a very good playoff record against. I was actually at the 2017 playoff run, the conference finals, where Vegas lost to Washington eventually in the Cup finals. I was at the game where Winnipeg got eliminated there in 5 games, I believe it was. So yeah, just looking at that matchup on the side, our power play is horrible. We were 31st in the league, but our penalty kill is 5th in the league. Goals against, 5th in the league. Jake Allen kind of led our team, and goals for, we're 12th. So pretty good team. They look like they were led by Jesper Bratt and Joseph Wall in net. So let's get in the playoffs. We'll fast him the first 3 games, and then I mean, who knows? This is going to be our team that wins the cup. After everything I said, this is going to be the team that wins the cup. We'll just watch and see. So first game we lose, second game we lose. Maybe we are not win the cup. Maybe third game the sim is so slow. Third game we also lose. So. Not looking good. Looks like Jake Allen's wheels came off a little bit, but more than anything, our scoring just tried up. Let's just fast sim the first, 0-0. Fast sim the second. It's 1-1, so we'll let it play out. Times 8. Shots are pretty even. Game's obviously pretty even. We score. Gus Nyquist. Maybe we'll pull off the reverse sweep. 3-1 now. Nichushkin gets one. 10 minutes left in the game. Give them a power play, a really long power play. I don't know what's going on there. Double minor high sticking. And yeah, we hold on. We win it. 3-1. So game 1 of 4. Let's see if we can get 3 more. I mean, I don't have high expectations, but you never know. Simulate up to this one. So our playoff matchups. There's a few that could end early. No one got swept in the first round, though. Let's sim this one as well. Again, like I said, I thought I would be done. Winnipeg Everly scores 1-0. Darnell Nurse scores. You know what? I'm just going to hit it. It's been working well for us so far. 2-0. We win. Jake Allen is back. He is back. He's playing like he played in the regular season here. I called him out. Called him out in the media. Right here, and he decided to show up in this series here with, I mean, to be fair, he has 2 goals against in his last 3 games, and he's only won 2 of them, so, I mean, we're going to the fast sim. It seems to be working. Let's quick sim this period. After the first, up 1-0. After the second, 2-2. Okay, let's let it play out. Times 8. Hopefully we can hold on. Vegas scores, breaks the deadlock, 3-2. Doer. Not who I thought. We give them another power play. We kill it off. We get a power play from. We need to score here. This is huge, and Steven Stamkos does. 3-3. Can we go to OT? Playoffs, OT. Well, here we go. I feel like I should fast sim it. Let's fast sim it. Wow. We get the win. Nosek, of all people, too. I think he was our very last pick. So we have a chance to do what not many, have done before. The old reverse sweep. This team is just shocking me left, right, and center here. I don't fast sim the first, 0-0. Fast sim the second, 1-0 for us. Times 8. This is unbelievable, guys. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Again, I could be getting excited for no reason. We could still lose this game very easily. Obviously, they are out shooting us. Steven Stamkos gets the insurance marker. 7 minutes left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We get an empty netter. We get the reverse sweep. I didn't believe it. I'm sure no one else right there believed it. We did it. Who are we gonna be playing in the next round here? We have the Minnesota Wild, another rival here for the Jets. Let's sim the first 3. It's unbelievable. We lose, we win, we win. So we're in a better spot than we were last round. So let's sim one more. We win again. We have a chance to go on. It's not an elimination for us. We'll just sim this one again. We lose. The next game, game 6, we win. We're off to the conference finals. It looks like we'll be playing the Seattle Kraken. So, same thing again. First 3. I mean, again, I'm kind of dumbfounded. We lose the first, we win the next, we lose the next. So down 2-1 after 3. Hopefully we can win this one. We do. 2-2. Conference finals. We need this one. Don't put the pressure on ourselves. We put the pressure on ourselves. We'll sim it. Conference finals. It's do or die here. Skip the first. Down by 2. Skip the second. We're down by 3. If this is it, if this is where the ship goes down, it'll be, oh, Ryan McLeod. This could be it. I mean, are we going to score 4 goals in 10 minutes? Probably not. Let's quick sim. 4-0. Poor Jake Allen gets no support. Seattle's going on to the Stanley Cup final. Who's in the other? Tampa. For some reason, these teams that have been good for so many years just continue to be good. Let's just sim to here. See who wins the cup. We'll look at awards. We'll look at the playoff picture. See who led the league in scoring. See who did what for us. Seattle Kraken. Coaching royalty. Look at that. So I guess our team was bad. We just won the Jack Adams. Okay, well, that's a spoiler, but I'll take it. I just want that Vezina. That's what I really want. So there you go. Seattle Kraken are your Stanley Cup final, your Stanley Cup champions. And why am I so bad at this stuff? Stats Central. Let's look at everything. Let's do awards first. So awards: Stanley Cup, Seattle Kraken. Presidents was Carolina, and then we know those. Individual awards: Panarin gets the Art Ross. He's probably going to clean up. He gets the Hart as well. Norris goes to Adam Fox. Panarin also gets the Lady Bing. Calder goes to Maverick Bork. Conn Smythe goes to Hughes. I figured that based on our series that he was obviously doing really well for them. Vezina goes to Allmark. I don't agree with that one. Jennings goes to Binnington. Masterton goes to Sean Walker. Our Adam Taylor gets the Jack Adams. Selke goes to Sid. Ted Lindsay. We knew the Rocket already. Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Panarin cleans up. Allmark gets a Vezina. Gets another Vezina, maybe? I know he's at least a candidate. I think he won. Either way. Allmark's your Vezina. We didn't get it. So, Seattle here, they went through the Sharks in 6, the Oilers in 5, us in 6, and then the Lightning in 5 to win the Stanley Cup. Lightning went through the Bruins in 7, the Cats in 7, and then Pittsburgh in 6. They were tired by the time they got there. 2 probably real hard 7-game series there, and then another hard 6-game series before they got to the finals there. Let's look at playoff scoring. We'll look at our team first, obviously, and then we'll see how the whole league did. I'm assuming Jack Hughes led the way, so Stamkos can't keep up his over point per game pace, but does perform the best on our team. The minuses I don't really like there for the first line. But again, pretty similar to the regular season. The only, I guess, standout here is Slavin for some reason popped off offensively, and Spurgeon really slowed down there. Only 4 points in 19 games. You'd like to see more than that. Let's have a look at Jake Allen's numbers. Jake Allen played every game for us, played every second for us. Wow. 19 games, 10 wins, 9 losses, none in OT, 3 shutouts, a 9.32 and a 2.16. I mean, it's not his fault. Those are numbers that you can win a cup with for sure. Let's look at entire league. Markstrom gets those 16 wins. Hellebuck is next. Bennington, Allen. I think Allen probably was the best goalie of the playoffs. Sorry, let's go. Minimum 10 games. I guess Georgiev, but I mean, again, he only played 11 games, but yeah, I mean, I'd be mad if I was him, considering the Oilers didn't give him any support with those numbers. 2 shutouts, 9-3-4 and 202 in only 11 games, but Jake Allen probably would have gotten the Conn Smythe for us if we had won, but we did not. Let's have a look at players. All skaters. William Nylander actually leads the playoffs, followed by Kopitar. Suzuki also on the Bolts, no, on the Penguins. But yeah, Hughes for the Stanley Cup champions, 25 points, 22 games. Let's see who led in goals. Probably that 11 by Kopitar and Toffoli. Toffoli I can understand. Kopitar to score that many goals, a little odd. I think he's usually more of a passer, but I mean, there you have it, guys. No Stanley Cup again. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun one. It was a bit of a harder draft to do. It's going to be a lot of fun for me to cut that draft down to not be, you know, 30, 40 minutes just of draft. I mean, it never took that long to record, but I'm at 54 minutes right now. That's a long recording for me. Again, if you guys like the video, like, subscribe, throw a comment on there. If I can get some people to comment, just comment a name of a player that you like. It can be for any reason, and if I get enough comments, I'll see if I can make a team out of the comments. If I have to supplement with some of my own, because again, at this rate, getting 21 comments, not going to happen, but you never know. Comment your favorite player or your least favorite player, or if you just want to give me a bad player on a team just to make it life a lot harder on me, do that too. But that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.